man. I've watched Wisconsin a lot over the years. I've never seen this happen to them. Michigan is number one in the Big Ten in points per game in transition. So this kind of caught me by surprise because Wisconsin's very well coached and they understand these things, right? Like when you're playing a team that scores in transition and you have a guard laying the ball up, you have all five guys that are under basically free throw line extended and below. Usually at this point, Kamar McGee should be sprinting back on defense. Max Klesman should be sprinting back on defense. Both of these dudes should be back, not just sitting here looking. So look what happens. Ball goes in. Golden gets this ball out immediately. And in two passes, the ball is ahead of four Wisconsin players. One dribble, bounce pass, layup. I mean, how fast was that? When did they score? They scored. All right. They scored balls in Golden's hand at 4:36. Getting the ball up, down to the other end at the rim in 5 seconds against a Wisconsin defense. This is a very well coached and structured team. Getting 2 points back like that is stealing a possession. And in a close game like that, that could have been the difference between winning and losing. All right, this was a really big part of the game. It's a 2 point game. Michigan's up by two, 4:23 left. When you get down to these possessions, you got to be crisp and you got to be disciplined. Um, Watch what Blackwell's. I I talk about gravity a lot, right? Blackwell's another guy who creates a lot of gravity just because how good of a player he is and how much he's well respected. He's just going to cut through here. Look what Namari and Roddy are doing. Look at this. He just leaves. Kamara McGee shoots over 50% from three. Over 50%. It's like 52 or 53. The shot doesn't look like Ray Allen, but like the ball goes in. It goes in. I don't know why this happened. I'm not sure if this was a read or a scout. Nomari at the end was pretty upset with this. Look, they're both hugging the same guy. Left this guy wide open. Like this was a big play. Nomari was pretty upset. I'm not sure what this was, but this stuff can't happen. He just gave up 3 points with 4 minutes left. Up by two on the road. If they hit a shot and you're on your P's and Q's, so be it. But you can't give up possessions where you're running after one player who doesn't even have the ball and you're 2-on-1 on the backside with the 53% shooter. I mean, that could have been like much more detrimental there. I mean, then you find yourself down by one. Now you got to make another play to get that possession back. All right, Michigan needs a good possession here. You're down by one, about 147 left in the game. And I like this where Trey is like, you know what, Danny, you've been feasting all half. This is all you, bro. So Danny's gonna go a little pick and roll. Look, Trey even calls for it. Look, watch him. He tells him screen. He tells him, yo, go screen him. Go get him. Yo, that takes a lot of maturity, man. A lot of maturity. Danny's calling for it, pick and roll. Real good screen for one. Real good screen for one. But also the luxury of having this pick and roll go on, and you're surrounded by shooters, is why John Blackwell, Tanji, Kamari, nobody bumped Golden going down. Someone's got to take their forearm and put it right in Golden's sternum. But because they're shooters, they didn't want to get too deep in the paint. Michigan is top 40. Not sure what they are now because they shot like due to this game, but they came in top 40 in the country in 3-point percentage. That's why this was so hard to guard, because nobody bumped. So Golden got a free roll. That's why they went to the switch late, because they kept getting confused with who's dropping on who. Look at this. I mean, that's the easiest 2 points Vlad will ever have in his life. The easiest. All because they have a pick and roll action with 2 7-footers, and off the ball, you got 3 guys who can really shoot it. I mean, that's the recipe to have a pretty good possession.
Van Dyke Edge. Can't guard me.